This armor is terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better than nothing. But considering what happened the last time, yeah, we probably need better armor here. But we don't quite have enough diamonds to make enough. I think I only have 8 at this point. That's barely enough for a chest plate. What to do about that? I've got it! Villagers. Villagers are the key to everything. Hi, Philbug9 here. So, I guess as I said in the intro there, villagers are indeed what we're going to be focusing on today. But if we're going to get villagers, we need a place to put those villagers, which is where this comes in. I have prepared a building in the creative mode world that I turned into a schematic and did the whole schematic cannon thing with. I have all the items to construct it in this chest next to it. The only thing left to do with this cannon is to fill it up with gunpowder and start it constructing the building. So we're going to do that first before we go into what else we have planned here. So, just take some gunpowder. Let's see here. Hopefully this is enough gunpowder to load it. I don't know how many shots this is going to need. Let's give it 3 pieces of gunpowder. Make it 4. You know what, let's just fill the chamber. Hopefully that'll be enough shots to build this thing. Ready, and yep, there we go. So hopefully this thing will work. We'll check back on that thing later, see if we need to fill it back up with more gunpowder or not. But there's one more thing that we do need to do if we're going to go in search of villagers. There is an item that I need to acquire in order to make the process of bringing them back easier. It should allow me to bring them back 2 at a time, but we need a saddle in order to make it. Now, fortunately, we have a few options to try to acquire a saddle. Unfortunately, there's not a crafting recipe for it in this mod pack. I did check. But what we do have is a buried treasure map, and when I was searching for some of the materials to build that structure that looks like it's being assembled quite nicely over here, I did find another structure that could potentially have a saddle in it for us. It looked like a jungle pyramid of some kind, like one of the desert pyramids from Vanilla, only it was a jungle pyramid version of it. Hopefully this thing keeps going even if we leave the chunks to go look at that other thing. Ah! Okay, your conveyor belt just dumped us in the river here. But I am going to head over to that area now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, now that we've got our weaponry set, let's get going in here, I suppose. The entrance is right here. Oh, coffee cherries. That could be useful. Let's see. Anything in here? Anything evil in here? I'm assuming this thing works the same way as a jungle pyramid. Or, not a jungle pyramid, those aren't in the game normally. Or maybe not. Silverfish. There's silverfish bricks down here. I should have brought some torches. Is it gonna be a bad idea to whack him? Oh dear. They spaced it just far enough that you can't, like, do that. I was hoping this would basically be a vanilla structure. I'll go get some torches and I'll be back. And we're back. So, I've set a spawn point at this bed just in case. And I've got torches now. And I just saw golden armor. Something go in here. Of course, there's skeletons. And creepers. Why is this place, like, packed full of guys now? This is not good. Fortunately, we do have our spawn set right next to here if we need it. Every second this guy stays out in the sun, that helmet takes more damage. So he'll die eventually out of here. He would hit himself more often. If he hits himself one more time, he's done. You know what? Okay, that blocked all the damage from that hit. There. Finally, a hit that went through. Well, those guys were annoying. Let's just make sure the area around here is light enough that no other guys spawn while we're trying to sort out the silverfish down there. Okay. Good. The top of this place is hopefully not super spawnable anymore. So, back down we go. And I didn't mention that I crafted one of these as well. I was so impressed with the performance of this flux borer that I decided to make a flux saw. The recipe's pretty much the same, only you use one of these instead of a drill bit. There's the... whoops, that was the wrong button. There's the recipe for a saw blade if you're interested. But, anyway. Let's see here. So far, so silverfish. See, is there a trap? I guess the trap down here is the silverfish. Oh, hey. Yep. Doesn't appear to be a trap, so I think we're safe. Okay, horse armor. These bones are actually pretty valuable. So I'll take all of those. Another rubber duck. Still not sure what these rubber ducks do, if they do anything. Oh, creeper glands. Nice. Let's grab all of that, too. Some vines, sure. Now, this is a good chest. Oh, yep, saddle. Good, we can make it then. And iron ingot, that'll help us make the thing we have to make here as well. The recipe just unlocked in our recipe book. If you're familiar with the mods, you might have been able to tell what that was, but I'll elaborate on it more when we get back to our base. I think that's everything of note down here, then. Hopefully nothing nasty spawned in while we were raiding this. Hoping we lit it up sufficiently up there. I'll be back at our base, then. And we're back. Looks like this structure has been completely built at this point. We do need to go up there and activate that windmill, actually. Let's do that now. We'll just pillar up with this. I'm gonna get onto the roof here. By the way, this is a structure that I followed a tutorial online for. Link will be in the description. Of course, I did modify it a bit. That was a vanilla Minecraft tutorial, so this was originally a castle tower, not a windmill. So, do that, and right-click that. Place the block back. Now the whole thing should be working. Okay, back down we go. Okay, now we can check out the inside. Moved our millstone in here so that we can mill things in the windmill. And we're gonna have the villagers probably installed on, like, stalls in the corners or something. We're only gonna start off with 2 of them to begin with. Not sure what we're gonna store in these yet, but anyway, that is this thing built. There's also supposed to be, like, some flowers or something back here. So, we'll move these flowers over there eventually. Anyway, though, we're going to go over to our Tinker's area and do a bit of expansion, because there's one particular type of metal we do need in order to expand our operation here and make the thing that we're gonna make. Which, I guess I'm gonna tell you what that is now. Get rid of the mystery. So, what we want, so that we can transport 2 villagers back here at a time, is a piggy backpack. We can use it on one of the villagers so that he will ride us. And then we can get on a boat that's holding another villager. So that then we could transport one in the boat and one on our head. It looks really ridiculous, actually, to wear. But what we need for this is a saddle, which we now have, and a pig iron ingot. And in order to get a pig iron ingot, we need to get molten pig iron. In order to get that, we need molten clay, molten iron, and blood. Which means we need a smeltery in order to make this alloy. In order to get this, we gotta melt down a mob of some kind. Particularly, some type of zombie. Which we shouldn't have any trouble doing, really. Oh well, we could actually just take one of our ducks as well. Now I'm gonna stick with the zombies. Nobody likes zombies anyways. Yeah. Per heat damage. Yeah. Now we're definitely gonna need stuff that's quite hot in order for this to work as well. So hopefully we can figure out exactly how to set this up from a book that I also made. This thing, hopefully, will tell us how to set one of these up. Otherwise, we'll have to consult some kind of wiki for the Tinker's Construct mod. But I think I have everything prepared, so hopefully we can just build an area out back of this thing so that we can do this. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to smash out this glass in order to put that thing back here. This is where I wanted to put it. I'm gonna kind of put it in the ground here. Okay, now hopefully when we install this thing, it'll work. Install it on the side here. No. I have no idea what I'm doing, do I? Okay, we were missing the Smeltery controller. I'm hoping if I just... We don't actually need these, apparently. I think these are for putting things in automatically or something. Mine out that. Put that there. There. We've got it. No fuel found. You have to put the fuel in there or something. We're gonna need more coal. I think I'm completely out. Maybe it'll work with the regular coal. Or not regular coal, but charcoal. Maybe it'll work with charcoal. Okay, hopefully we can get like a zombie to maybe chase us up here. I'm just gonna break the smeltery, I think. Oh, that would have been convenient. There's that. We want the ladder on this side. It's almost time to go to bed too. That way we can have a zombie chase us in here. And then we can climb out here, but the zombie won't be able to climb out. Because he's a zombie and doesn't know how to climb ladders. Okay, all we need now is a source of fuel we can give it. Hopefully. Hey, no fair. I got ambushed by these guys. I found out that these guys are really annoying. Well, I found out that I think we need the lava. That's all we need. I was on my way to try to get some when these guys ambushed me. For no good reason. And they're like shooting through the holes in the wall. And they're like gonna kill me in my own house. Ah, great. Hopefully that goes away before we need to go find a village later. These guys just need to leave. Ugh. I left the door open. This is why we need better armor. It's not acceptable that these kinds of guys can come right into my base and nearly kill me. Ugh. Okay, you, sir, follow me. This is easier than I thought it would be, actually. Probably because of the fact that these guys can pathfind you from so far away. Okay, things might get a little scary in a second, though, because we're going to be in close quarters with this guy. Come on, there's a staircase. Yes. Yes, got him! Sleep. He'll be fine because of the ceiling. What? He climbed the ladder! No! No, I don't want that. No, take that out of there. That and that. And now... that. Is that enough? Oh, actually the lava stays in there. Well then, I guess we have to wait till night and get another zombie in here. Do that. Pig iron, yes. Molten pig iron. Is there a way to reorder which one's what? Yep. There it is! Oh man, this is adorable. And get out 2 of them. And now what we can do is... Yeah! So like the cutest ingots ever. Okay. Anyway, now we can make the piggy backpack, actually. But we don't have room to put it in our inventory. 1 second. There. Now we have the piggy backpack. So I guess what I'm gonna do at this point then... eat that. That's pretty good food. And then... I need cow's milk. Fortunately, we have cows. And then village time, I suppose. If only I knew where one was. Yeah, I'll craft up some food and then I'll go find one. And transport the villagers back here. And I'll make sure to include a clip of what it looks like when I actually find a villager and right-click them with this thing. Because it looks ridiculous. Okay, found a villager, and I've made sure to break all the workstations, and I looted the whole village for anything useful. So before we pick this guy up, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, because that workstation's already claimed the one there. I think all of these are already claimed, which means that if I find a village that doesn't have one, or a villager that doesn't have one, then should be able to... Oh, yep, got him. Their chest plate popped off, but the backpack popped on. Now, we just need to walk this guy back to our boat. I already trapped one that was near our boat to begin with. In the boat. So... we just need to try to get in the boat without causing him to do that. Which I know it should be possible. Let's see here. Should lag behind just enough. Yep, got the camera angle just right between his legs there. So that we could do that. And yes, this does look quite ridiculous. Anyway, homewards now. Okay, after quite the headache, we got these guys back in here in one piece. So, oh. This guy's trade cycled back to something not quite as good. Oh, and they cycled again. I need him to cycle back to having onion and tomatoes. Let me see what I can do about that. Actually, that's a pretty good trade now that I think about it, because you get lots of potatoes and lots of onions per harvest. So, I'll take that trade. Let's do that so we can pick up the XP. And that, since we're not going to break his workstation anymore. Okay, so now we have somewhere to put our potatoes and stuff towards. And this guy's only going to sell diamond gear once he... Yeah, this guy's only going to sell diamond gear once he gets up to the maximum level, so... I'll have to try to grind that out off camera. But I think that's about all the time I have for today's video. So while I harvest my potatoes, I guess if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And well, that's about it for me for today. My name is Philbug9, and so long till next time.